Hi family, it is a video day in May, video number 26, and I want to talk about what's going on celestially for a minute, can I? Because this is important. You guys really need to go know what's going on, for the simple fact that it could have a huge impact on your reality. There's probably going to be some breakups and shakeups, okay? And today is one of the prime days for some shit to get going, okay? The 26th of May, not only are we having an eclipse, okay? We're also having a full moon in Sagittarius, okay? Then on top of that, we got the blood moon, okay? Yeah. So, and see, but let me give you, Auntie, what you mean by the blood moon? Okay, well, see, this is the thing, okay? Now, just like with an eclipse, the eclipse is, the moon is closest to Earth, okay? And so it makes it appear to where it's bigger. So it's going to look bigger because it's closer to the Earth. Auntie, what's making it red? Why on my end is looking so red? Yeah, it's looking red because what it is it's the moon and the sun. It's the rays from the sun, okay? And the way excuse me, being that it's eclipsing and things of that, then therefore as everything is rotating, it's the rays of the sun, okay? And it's making the moon red like that. So I hope that helps. Do your research on it. Look it up. Read about it. Okay? Auntie likes to read. I'm about that life. Okay? And one of my nieces put me up on a book a few years ago. And so, yeah. So I'm about that. And I'm fascinated by the moon. Okay? I love the moon. So that's just one thing that I'm just kind of about a little bit. But what I did do was I did take some notes because I really didn't want to miss anything, okay? So we got the full moon, total lunar eclipse, the blood moon, and the super moon. See, that's a whole lot of shit going on, okay? Then on top of that, we got the weekend coming up, and around the 29th or so, Mercury Retrograde is going to go to June 22nd, okay? So see, that's a whole nother twist, okay? That's a whole nother twist. Now, see, we already in Mercury shadow period. Okay, so, which means we're already low-key under the effects thereof. You need to know that, too. So, some things are not going to work right. Technology is going to be going haywire. It's best that you read over all your contracts. It's best that you get a complete understanding with the people that you're talking to. I'm going to need motherfuckers to really, I'm talking about actively listen. Attentively listen, because a lot of things will get lost in translation, okay? And like I said a while ago, there's going to be some shakeups and breakups and all kind of old type of shit, okay? And one thing about the full moon is about goodbye, okay? See, that's what you also need to understand. The full moon is goodbyes, to release what no longer serves you. Okay, y'all, there's something in my eye. Hold on. Yeah, but that's what that is. So we already got that right there going on. And that's in Sagittarius, which means you really ain't gonna really too much. You gonna be unfiltered on how you gonna move. So right now, it's going to be some arguments. It's about to be some misunderstandings. Words are going to be, oh my God. And then when it's backed by ego and some other shit, and some motherfuckers got some deep wooded wounds, folks are going to be triggered. Today in California, we had a mass shooting. So in your areas, it might be high-speed chases and folks just showing out. There was a young lady lost her life this evening. I think that was off of 49th and San Pedro, somewhere along up in there. So it's a lot going on right now, family. Folks ain't got no understanding. Understanding is very, very bad. So what does that do? Well, what it does is not only are you old wounds being triggered, okay, and being shaken up. That's what the eclipse do. Eclipse is shaking shit to the surface. Okay, so either you gonna get rid of it or you gonna fix it. It's one or the other. The eclipse is gonna shake it up to fix it or whatever. But then you got the full moon saying, fuck it. Let it go. So it's gonna be up to you to decide. You know, is it something that I want to continue with, or grow with, or is it something that I want to let go? Okay? But see, honestly, Auntie can't tell you what you need to do. That's not my position. Okay? My heart is not tied into that. Okay? So I can't tell you how to leave or how to stay. That's not my, I can't tell you to leave or to stay. But how to maintain, how to cope, how to get over, and all that other stuff, holla at your girl, okay? Holla at your partner, okay? But right now, it's about to be a trying time. And what people are going to be starting to do come this weekend, okay, is going back to old exes, going back to old karmic ties, going back to situations that, okay, well, I slept with this person about 6 months ago. They let me hit it, so I'm going to go back over there and see what she talking about. See, that's Mercury Retrograde, okay? Mercury Retrograde is not the time where you meet somebody new. You never met this motherfucker ever before in your life, but now you done met somebody new. They, you know what I'm saying everything that sound right. You saying everything that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody covering up their flaws, okay? Seeing who can cover up their shit the best, okay? That's what goes on. It's a honeymoon period. Okay? Because the real shit ain't kicked in yet. So it's like, you know what? I'm looking sugar sharp. You know what I'm saying? I'm gleaming. She checking me out. Look at what I'm working with. You know what I mean? When all the while, you a magician. Fronting. Okay? See, now, sometimes you got to give, some motherfuckers, you got to give them 30 days. Some take 45. Some take 60 or 90 before the true motherfuckers step up. Okay, sometimes it's gonna take a little bit. Then if you get a cold magician and he cover up his shit real tight, then guess what? It might take up to 2 years. But after a while, every actor begin to forget their lines. Okay, and then the representative, you know what I'm saying, done took off, and now the true person done stepped up. But see, what you fail to realize, the person that done stood up is their child self. Because see, now everything, all of the shine is gone. So now you're meeting the person with the wounds. Okay? Now you're meeting the person with the ego. Now you're meeting the person that's in pain, that's been abused, that's suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome and shit like that there. Now you're meeting the person that's OCD. Now you're meeting the person that's bipolar. Now you're meeting the motherfucker that got a drinking problem. Now you're meeting the motherfucker that's a functioning addict or whatever. Okay? Now, you done went through a Mercury retrograde, done went through, you know what I'm saying, some other shit or whatever, and it's like, now, wait a minute, I don't think I really like you. Okay? See, that's what happens. After Mercury retrograde is over with, and then you like, okay, well, wait a minute. I don't think this is going to work out. Why? Because during Mercury retrograde, all things aren't what they seem. So, and then on this particular day here, on the 26th of May, oh my God, it's best to just be quiet, okay? It's just to be quiet. Because if you have some wounds and you're triggered, you're going to cut in somebody's ass. And they're going to cut back in yours too if they got wounds, okay? I done had it happen already today. Okay? So then therefore, I'm telling you what I know, not what I read. Okay? Yeah, it's serious business. See, it's a lot going on celestially, family. And we're going to be feeling, you know what I'm saying, the ramifications of this right here for a minute. The energies is going to linger for a minute. It ain't going away right away. I need you to know this. Okay? Masks are coming off. Okay? Motherfucking scales are being balanced. The ones that was in the back is being moved to the front. He who laughs first is now laughing last. You done some shit to somebody and you thinking you done got away with it. Guess what? They finding out. Okay? You been stealing shit from motherfuckers, taking their shit, be right up under their nose and shit like they ain't been seeing and shit. Oh my God. The scales is becoming balanced. Okay? Archangel Raguel then step forward. Okay? When it's time to balance the scales, that's who you call. I'm calling upon my Archangel Raguel to balance the scales. When you say it like that, oh yeah, okay, for your better good, whether you like it or not, okay, that's neither required nor desired. You ask for balance. You said to come in and balance the scale. So whichever way it go is whichever way it gonna go. Okay, so once again, we got the shake up. That's the eclipse. Then we got the full moon. Okay, that's the breakup. Okay, then you got Mercury Retrograde, which is gonna wrap all that shit all back around again. Gonna bring it all back around. Gonna bring some shit back around. It's gonna be like, wait a minute, I thought I healed from this. Oh my God, I thought I was over her. Oh my God, I thought that nigga was over with. You know what I mean? And it's like all of a sudden now, hey girl, what you doing? You miss me? Let's go get something to eat. Or whatever. However way your shit set up. Okay? Because now, Mercury retrograde, folks gonna get some phone calls for the weekend is out. And it's a 3-day weekend. All I'm gonna say to you ladies, if you're gonna be laying on your back, don't pay for no damn room. Okay? I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna set that right there. I don't give a damn if he asking you to just put $20 on. Don't put nothing on it. Nothing on. I ain't got nothing. You coming with the what's the name? Okay? You coming with the whatchamacallit. So why in the hell would you be putting in on the room? For what reason? Okay? He better phone a friend. He better ask his home partner, his homeboy, or however way, whichever way you want to go with it. Okay? His H coon boom. He better let him know. Tyrone, look at here, brother. I need 60. Or however way. Okay? But then by the time you go get a little bag of wings, then you want to get a little something to sip on, then you go get something to eat, that's 60 right there. Okay? That's a quick 60. So if he, whatever, however way he need to move some money around, don't you touch that. You let him figure it out. Okay? That's his position. To figure out where y'all gonna go and where you gonna lay your head at. That's not your bother. Nor your concerned. Okay? And let me also put this little feather in your cap like Auntie told y'all years ago, so let me regurgitate in case you done forgot. Okay? Now, the difference between a hotel and a motel, in case you need to know the difference, in case some shit jump off and you need to tell somebody to come get your ass. Okay? Now, first of all, a motel have all their doors on the outside. You can see the door from the street. Okay? Doors is going to be on the outside. You're going to be able to witness a door from the outside at a motel. Hotels are enclosed. Okay? Now, you could be on a resort or something like that. You in some cabanas or something like that. Or, you know what I mean? You in a casita or something like that. Then that's different. Okay? You're on a different resort or something. You know, that's different. But when it come down to hotels and motels, you better understand the difference. Because, girl, I got you a hotel room. No, nigga, that was Motel 6. That is not a hotel room. Quit it. Okay? Well, I took you to Super 8. Nah, nigga, quit it. Okay? So as long as you have understanding about that, don't be bamboozled. Okay? The time is now to wake up. Ain't nobody stupid no more. Okay? Ladies, wake up. Fellas. Okay? I'm gonna need y'all to quit. Because the time is now The whereas ain't nobody playing no games anymore. That's over with. Okay? It's over with. Okay? It's done. Don't nobody want to play no games no more. That's over with. And especially when you have small children in the house, why are you going back and forth and playing games? That's crazy. So, anyway, let me see. Am I missing anything that I wanted to discuss? Oh, I wanted to discuss some gardening. Okay. Now, on the 26th and 27th is the best days to get your gardening done. Okay. Based off how the moon is set up and some other things that's going on celestially. Celestially. Yeah. It is the time to begin to do your trimming, to pull away all those dead things. Okay? So then therefore it's going to encourage new growth. Just because you pull those leaves off from around there, cut some of them things off. You need some sharp gardening shears. Okay? And when you begin to have things that are dead on the plant, cut those things back, preferably at an elbow. Then therefore it will be a clean cut. And then therefore it's just encouraging the plant to continue to grow. Sometimes you got to move the debris to encourage growth. Sometimes it's too much at your base and you need to, remove it to grow. Sometimes you need to change your soil. You can't grow in that place no more. Okay, so you got to pull up. So, but on the 26th and the 27th, yeah. And I'm going to also need you to also help prevent, maintain, and contain the pests out in your gardens as well during this time. Okay? Because you're going to have aphids and some other shit that's out there running rampant and begin to eat at your harvest, because a lot of things are beginning to come in bloom as we're getting ready to start. You can see in June, we're going to hit summer solstice. I believe about the 20th of June or so. So that's going to be a hell of a weekend, because I think Juneteenth is on a Saturday. Then the summer solstice is on the Sunday. See, because California opened up on June 15th. So, see, I'm just calculating. Excuse me. I'm just calculating shit. You know what I mean? I'm just calculating shit. I'm just calculating it up. So, yeah. So, there's that. So, family, you guys better be, just kind of be cognizant about the words that you use. Okay? Now, for some of us, it's too late. Okay? Because I done already took flight. I done already showed out. Okay? I done showed out already. I done got mine in. Some of y'all ain't got y'all's in yet. Some of y'all's is underway right now. Some of y'all motherfuckers is showing out as we speak. Or somebody at the pad is showing a fool, a two-toe fool. And it's like, Auntie, I don't know why this motherfucker's acting a fool. I'm trying to ignore him, Auntie. I'm trying to act like I'm slave. I done turned over in the bed. He just yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And women, too. Women going ham on dudes right now, letting him know all the shit he ain't been doing. Okay, you want this, this, and this, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't giving me half of that. You want this, 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 and this, but god damn it. Okay? Really? So see, it's going to be some shakeups and breakups, fam. Oh my God. This week right here, this week is going to be cold. Then when you tack on the fact that motherfuckers got a card in their pocket and they can go outside and breathe. Oh my God. It's about to be, and it's a holiday weekend too. It's about to be crazy. All I can say unto you is this. Make your yeses, yeses, and your no's, no's. And if it's not respected, it's time to pull up. It is time to pull up. Okay? And anytime a motherfucker, you tell a motherfucker no and he's still trying to make it a yes, that's not the way. That's not the way. When a woman says no, that's no. When a woman rejects, that means no. That doesn't mean, okay, well, let me say it another kind of way. Or let me, you know what I'm saying, once I touch the pussy, you know what I'm saying, it's on. Or once I, you know what I'm saying, kiss it, it's on. No. If she said no, it's no. Period. It's no. Period. Not no negotiations. That's a complete motherfucking sentence. Okay? Now, you already see, we done already talked about Pepe Le Pew. Okay? So now, motherfucking the prince done kissed Sleeping Beauty, and they giving this motherfucker a problem. Now, here this happened how many decades ago? And they like, well, she didn't consent to that kiss, and that's a violation of her personal rights and space. Yeah. See, women ain't going for the bullshit and the okie doke no more, fellas. Let me just go on and say that part right now. Women, shit. Women are not going for the okie doke anymore. They're not. You're not going to just... Now, there are some ladies that's out here that you can just talk them up out of theirs and, you know what I'm saying, run circles around them and stuff like that. There are some, okay? Matter of fact, what was that? Yesterday, I was watching Wendy. It was this young lady on there. And she was 21. And she was saying that she's 21. And her co-worker, he's 40. Okay? And that he, you know, made some advances at her in the elevator. And she rejected him. But since she rejected him, he hasn't been talking to her, and I guess the energy, you know, in the office space or in the workspace, ain't conducive no more. It's not cool. And so she was asking Wendy, you know, what should she do? Well, me personally, I felt a certain type of way. I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt a certain type of way. Because I'm like, wow. But like Wendy said, he's 40 years old. He ain't even got no business even talking with you. You're 21 and he's 40? He has no business. So I was on the same page Wendy was on with that as well. Because Wendy was like, then, you know, it's okay that he doesn't talk to you or whatever. But, you know, she's 21. She's impressionable. She feels a certain type of way because now he's ignoring her and shit like that there. But the way I took away from that, I'm like, oh my God, that was a manipulation move. It was like that was a narcissistic manipulation move to make this young lady feel a certain type of way. Okay, because she rejected him, so I ain't gonna talk to you. So now he's in protest, making her feel a certain type of way, making her feel like it's her because she said no. If it was no, it's no. You can't make no, yes. If it's no, it's no. She said she rejected us. That's it. Okay, but then now this young lady is feeling a certain type of way. And I felt, oh my God, it was like, whoa. I can't say it was so much like an old wound, a scab of an old wound, because that wasn't totally like my story, per se. But as a mother of a 21-year-old, and also knowing how most men move, I felt a particular type of way. And also for her to come to Wendy and not to go to her mama, yeah, I felt a certain type of way. Or less known to another matriarch, you know, that can hit her with some wisdom to just affirm her and assure her that, baby, it ain't you. That's him. Because you told him no, you didn't want to, you rejected him, and now he's going to make you feel a certain type of way. That says more about him than it says anything about you. Okay? And then for any man to feel a certain type of way other than the right, for me, she's a victim. And to go against that and like, oh, well, you know, well, why she want to talk to him? Talk to him for what? If it's no, it's no. Why she want to talk to him? Look, no. So, anyway, I just wanted to tap on that for a minute. Because I really, really, you know, it made me feel a certain type of way. You know, it really did. That just was like, wow. You know. And the thing is, her whole body language. She wasn't engaging to to the screen at all. Because, of course, Wendy had her on the Skype or whatever. And she had her head down, and, she was somewhat unsure of herself. She's really beginning, she's just getting into her womanhood or whatever. And this man looked at her as prey and knew that she was unsure of herself and knew that she was fragile and still becoming. And here he wait till she get in the elevator and proposition her and all this kind of shit, and she reject him, and now you gonna make her feel a certain type of way. She need to have his job took on everything. She need to go straight down to the HR and let them know what the deal is. So then he's out of work. Because see, there's too much of this type of violation going on. It's too much of this. And then it's like, women that are victimized in this arena, it's been so common practice to whereas men don't see it as no victim situation. They like, oh, okay, well, you really saying no, but I know deep down inside you really want this. No, if it's no, it's no. You can't get no yes out of no. It's non-negotiable, okay? So I just wanted to tap on that for some young lady that probably saw that yesterday. And, and it opened a dialogue at the pad, just like it opened up a dialogue here in my house. And it was like, well, why does she want to talk to him in the first place? Well, because maybe she wants to just clear the air. You know what I mean? She doesn't want him to feel a certain type of way because she said, no, okay, it's no, and just respect that, and, let's keep the party moving. We ain't here for that. We're here to conduct a business. We're at work. So... it was just, y'all, it opened conversation here in my house yesterday. And I was like, wow, But I'm already knowing that, here we got all this other shit going on celestially. You know what I mean? Understand this is not going to be the best. Okay? And it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just going to make a mountain out of a molehill. Communication is going to be off. Understanding is going to be real bad. Whereas at once upon a time, you guys probably had, low-key, half-ass, conducive-ass communication. But now, all of a sudden, y'all not on the same street. Okay? It's some things going on. And the moon has a lot to do with your emotions. And anytime there's a new moon, full moon, shit like that there, and now you adding super moon, eclipse, all this shit here, this. You know what I'm saying? And then the full moon is in Sagittarius. Those are straight shooters right there. So people ain't gonna have no filter on how they come at people. You can rub somebody the wrong way and pull their scab off if you want to, and they gonna bite your ass. And they ain't gonna hold nothing back. They gonna let you know the straight 100. Everything they probably wanted to say, they about to let it out, both barrels. They just rattling off. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit that they had just been having built up. And they rattling off. And see, some is going to be able to handle it, and some ain't going to be able to handle it. But goddamn, if you dishing out, you got to be able to handle it, though. You know what I mean? Because you can't be selling wolf tickets. And be, and like a lot of these folks out here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of this, so I'm going to say this, because this is going to lead to a lot of, we already domestic abuse right now. Domestic violence and shit is very high right now. Sometimes it's best to not say nothing, but it's also good to stick to your convictions. But the next thing is you got to know what you're working with and who you're working with. Because some folks, they ain't got no understanding. Okay, and you might be a little bit further in your path than them. It's not the age, it's the stage. Throw that out. Don't think, okay, she's older than me, so which means she's going to be much more mature. That's not always the case. Okay, that has a lot to do on how they soul set. Okay, how they was raised, what their background is. You know what I mean? Their rearage, how their love language is set up. How their relationship with their parents went. If there were some breakdowns there, then you dealing with a wounded child. Okay? You dealing with a grown boy. You're dealing with a grown girl. They're not fully developed. They're still in that same mental headspace on whatever it is that they mom and them told them or didn't hug them that day. And now you got them going out of control right now. Now you got them out here high speed chasing, running up in shit, fighting, all kinds. Man, motherfuckers is going crazy right now. Okay? Because wounds are beginning to get triggered. Scabs are being pulled back. And sarcasm and saying little shit up under your breath qualifies for folks to go all the way in. They're not going to take it right now. Okay? So then therefore you can have your feelings in your hands if you want to. But if you're able to dish that out, you're going to have to be able to take it. It's just that simple. Because right now, folks ain't got no filter. Okay? So yeah, you might want to choose your battles wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Because the ones that you're going to go back and forth with, I don't know what that outcome is going to be. You know what I mean? You got to take that also into consideration. Okay? Because some people, they ain't going to be able to handle you rubbing them to the raw meat. Some people ain't going to be trying, and especially if you coming at them with, you know what, I respect your process and I respect your position. I'm just trying to talk with you right now. I'm just trying to hold a mature, open communication with you right now. And if they ain't got no understanding about that and they spiral out of control and go on some other shit, then guess what? They set it up for it to go wherever it's going to go. Okay? So then therefore, you are responsible for the energy that you bring. If you want it to be cool, calm, and collective, then be that. But you can't come into a situation, into right now with the way temperature and shit is flaring and motherfuckers is mad at everything right now, you can't come up in there with no bad understanding. Somebody's going to have to come up in there saying, you know what, I respect your process and your position. Okay? But I did not like it when you do. You made me feel a certain type of way when you said da. You know what I mean? Now, we could talk about this later, but I need you to know I did not appreciate it. Now, a person that's standing in their full authority, they know who they are, they're fully awake and aware, and they are fully mature, then they would say, well, you know what? I'm sorry you feel that way. I really didn't realize that I was doing this to you. You know what? I'm truly sorry, or I apologize for that. But I tell you what, I understand that right now you're still a little bit upset. I've started it off with my apologies. And perhaps we can open up this line of communication after dinner. Maybe we can open up this line of communication, you know what I'm saying, after we've taken a nap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? After you've taken a drive or whatever. There's nothing wrong with you stating your position. There's nothing wrong with you, you know what I'm saying, standing in your convictions. And especially when a person has overstepped their bounds, you know what I'm saying, move your chain lines. Ain't nothing wrong with you letting them know, look, I did not appreciate, I didn't appreciate it, period. And when a person is for right, they're going to understand you the first time. You're not going to have to keep telling them over and over and over and over again how they disrespecting you. You're disrespecting me. You're disrespecting me. You're disrespecting me. So either this person don't give a damn or they're not getting it. It's not computing. It might be some form of mental blockage there. Okay? And a lot of people are not going to admit that about themselves. That's something you're going to have to find out. Okay? If you find yourself repeating the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again, and you're still trying to come with, check this out, I respect your position and your process. That means right there, it's like, okay, I get it. I see where you at, okay? I'm not trying to diffuse any of that. I'm just telling you that I did not like it when you do. Now, see, the other person, what they need to do is respect your feelings, because your feelings are subjective. This is the way you felt. Okay? So then, therefore, if they're really for right, oh my God, I didn't know that I was coming off it like that. You know what? I did not realize that, I said that, or I didn't realize that, whatever, but that's your position and that's the way you feel. You know what? I am so sorry. And, some people be like, you don't never say sorry. You ain't no sorry yet. Let's get out of childishness. That's a childish ass phrase. You ain't never sorry. Stop making childish statements. Let's be grown for a second, please. Okay? Yeah, let's just be grown for a second. Okay? I understand all that, but that ain't got nothing to do, you know what I'm saying, with remorse. Okay? That ain't got nothing to do with remorse. It just doesn't. And in fact, to be able to admit your transgressions and admit your fault is very admirable. Actually, if you really want to know the truth about it. So, yeah, there's that. So, family, as you guys are moving about during this Mercury retrograde, and as you guys are moving about under the influence of this supermoon, the eclipse, and the full moon, and all this other stuff that's going on, I'm going to need you to understand that some people aren't going to be chill. And things can get out of hand really, 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 really quick. So I say unto you, be careful, be safe, choose your words wisely, and pick your battles wisely. Figure out who you're working with, who you're dealing with. You know who that person is. They already showed you who they was already. And sometime allow the shit to build up. I know sometimes you like, Auntie, but I want to let that motherfucker know I seen him do this and this and this and this. Or I want that motherfucker to know that I set his ass up to see if he would take some shit from me, and he did it. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pick it wisely, sweetheart. Pick it wisely. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because one thing about it, when a person is guilty, watch how they act. You could tell when a person is guilty because they go ballistic. They go wild when you know what I'm saying, when you try to correct them about something, or you tell them, you know what, I didn't appreciate da 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 da. Watch their response. Now, you can come in with a cool-ass disposition, but watch their response. If they show any form of agitation, or they coming back with some form of combativeness, why are you combative? Why are you drama-filled? Why are you ready to create some shit? I'm telling you, I did not like it. I felt disrespected and so on and so forth. You're not coming with no argument, no fight. You ain't got your sword up. You just trying to get an understanding and just letting the person know this is the way I felt and I need you to respect my position. That's it. So, family, the weekend is coming up. Tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, we got a full-on weekend ahead. You guys be safe. Take care of yourself and be good to one another. I love you. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye for now.